Hi guys, how you going? You may have noticed by the look on my face that I'm pretty happy right now. I've just done my 6-month post-op weigh-in with my doctor. Today is the 30th of October. I had my surgery on the 30th of April. Do the sums, 6 months. Now, I weighed in at 137 kilos. I started on the 12th of March at 197. Back in December 17, I was 205, but I started at 197 on the 12th of March, my 6-week pre-op diet. Today I weighed in at 137. Now, yes, I'm making a big deal about the fact that it's 6 months and all that. It is a little bit more than 6 months. I understand that if I start from the pre-op, from the pre-op weight, and that's fine and fair enough. But one of the goals was for me after 6 months to be 60 kilos down. I got there. So I was 137, sorry. So I weighed in today at 137. I've just had a big piece of fish for lunch at 4 o'clock. Yes, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that was my lunchtime. I do sleep fairly late, so, and then I had to wait a couple of hours for the doctor. So once all that went through and we did a full photo shoot and stuff like that. So there'll be a few photos going up. I won't put them on Instagram, but they'll be in the WordPress. They won't be on my Facebook page, I should say. They'll be on my Instagram page and in my WordPress page and stuff like that. So there's a few that are fairly confronting photos that I've seen already. A few of me basically topless, which not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm going to put them up there because we need to see a few before and afters, and I'll just pick the best ones, I suppose, and just go from there. You can obviously see in my face what sort of difference that makes. For my friends overseas and people doing it tough at the moment with their diet and different things, and this week was a mental health week as well, so a few shout outs to a few of my friends, and I'm not going to name you individually because I don't want to isolate you in case people do know who I'm talking about, but good luck, and just remember the big man, or not so big man, is here for you. If you need anything at all, you just give us a yell, and make sure that you know that there's people around you always that care about you and love you all, and we'll look out for you if you need them. You just got to ask, and I know asking sometimes is part of the battle. So keep your chins up and try to look at it in the best possible light you can. And a lot of you are strong people, and I know that, and you'll get through it all. And I'm pretty proud of knowing that I know you guys and who you are. So look out for yourselves. In saying that, my friends overseas and a few of my friends from the UK and the US and a few from New Zealand that have contacted me in the last few days and week, fuck man, I did it, 60 kilos. For a few of you that I've seen over the last few days in Sydney and separate things that I've said and I've done, the first thing I must say is I'm not a doctor, okay? I've said that to a lot of you. I'm just going through this experience and truthfully trying to tell my story. It's not for everybody, and it's not what everybody wants to hear, the stuff that I'm talking about. I can sit here and talk for hours on what I've done and what I'm doing and how to do it and what I might think that you should do, but it may not necessarily be what you want to do. So in all honesty, in September, late August, after the collapsed lung, and early September, I put on a little bit of weight because I was then allowed to eat whatever I wanted, and I was allowed, with my dietitian's help and information, I could basically try a few things. So I tested a few things out and put on a little bit of weight and dropped it back down and put it back on and dropped it down again, and then changed things around again to get me back on the straight and narrow. They call it a reset, okay? So reset is basically what you do when you go to your pre-op diet phase before you have your surgery. So any of you that know my blogs, my very early blogs and video logs, look at the ones that I did for the pre-op. So I basically was having diet jelly, steamed veggies, raw veggies, and a protein of some description. So that's pretty much where and how it is. So just do that and try to get yourselves back on track. If it's been 3, 4, 5 years or a year or whatever, and you find that you're just in a bit of a lull, that will help you out. It helped me in the week that I put on 3 kilos and came back down because I tried some high protein, just a high protein diet, all protein that week. And it didn't really massively work for me. There was a bit of biltong in there, which is basically beef jerky. So that sort of messed me up a little bit and gave me a bit of a drama there in regards to what I was doing and not doing. So look at that side of things, guys, and the video log and stuff is always up there and running around. And just remember all the socials, Ant Sulph Starting Over. If you go to that on any Google platform, you'll find me, and you can look up the video logs on YouTube or the blogs on WordPress or the Instagram account. And I've just started a Twitter account, which is the same address, Ant Sulph Starting Over. Go and check it all out. To say I'm ecstatic, to say I'm happy, try to book in a hydrotherapy session. I'm now allowed, as a lot of you know, I'm allowed to take my stockings, my compression stockings off for my legs at night time, and I'm allowed to be in the water. I'm currently at Narrabeen Beach. I've just had some fish and just had a little bit of a walk. I'm in my car because guess what? We started in the car, we finish it in the car. Right? It's all about the car. And from my American friend, who she knows who she is. Yes, I'm in the car and I'm not over there. I'm here in the car. So I hope you got a bit of a kick out of me being in the car and saying over there as many times as I did for you, BJ. So look, guys, I'm having a great time at the moment. Life's pretty good. I got up this morning checking out a few things, and the legs are better, the body's better, everything's better, the fitness is better. I'm training a little bit more. I'm starting to box again. I'm getting there to the weight that I wanted to be. I want to still have the goal. I've hit my second goal, which is 60 kilos in 6 months, which is good. The next goal is to be 100 kilos by the end of the year. Because of my little lull month, I'm happy to accept 110 or even 115 by the end of the year, by New Year's Eve. If I can get to 100 by my birthday, which is the 21st of January, I'd be happy about that as well. So I've changed a few of the goalposts, but, you know, I've still got all those goals of 85 kilos. Pretty much by 85 kilos by my birthday was the original goal. So in a couple of weeks, when I can start to do my hydro and do all that, and I can get a little bit more movement going on, believe it or not, and I can't believe I'm actually going to say it, I will go for a little bit of a run. I will try to have a run. If not in water, I will do it out on the pavement somewhere, but I will do it to some sort of degree. Anyway, sitting in one spot is absolutely killing me at the moment. My arms are getting a bit brown. So the big man's got to go. Just remember all the socials, Ant Sulph Starting Over at YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and WordPress. Look at all those. Check it out on Google if you're not sure how it all goes. The spelling is Ant, as in Ant, A-N-T. Sulph, as in S-U-L. P for Peter, H for Harry. Starting Over, as in starting over. So Ant Sulph Starting Over. All one word, all lowercase. Get in there, have a look at it, guys. Just remember, as I always say, nothing is real if you don't believe in who you are. I'm Ant Sulph, signing out. See you, guys.